block them out, throw them out. They are not your truth. They are not your reality.
I'd wish that everyone had everything. If you could look inside yourself, you'd find the meaning of your wealth.
Hi everybody, this is Karen Lambert with Loving Rochester. I hope you're having another amazing day. Thank you again for joining me for another Karen's Corner, where I provide inspirational tips and ideas to implement in your life to make your life better one day at a time. Today we're going to go over Suzanne Somers' book, 365 Ways to Change Your Life. This is an amazing book, as I say every day, and I truly appreciate the things that she has written in here, and it's just making it an easy guide to go over daily. Today we're going to read another one. It is a fact that people who have love in their lives have improved immune systems. Love is a state of bliss, yet most people choose to push love away. Fear is usually the force behind a loveless life. Fear of appearing fragile and vulnerable. Fear of being hurt, which prevents love from growing. We've all watched the loveless couples in our lives, those who snap at one another and who mock each other's accomplishments. Why, we wonder, do these people choose to be so miserable? It is so uncomfortable to be in the presence of them, or worse yet, to be one of these people. I believe it is impossible to love another if you do not love yourself. As simple as it sounds, truly loving yourself does not seem to come naturally to any of us. We are born loving ourselves, and then in time the wounding happens, as I talked about earlier in the videos, and she has in these books. Start the process of changing our natural beliefs about ourselves. I was told over and over again by my father I was stupid, worthless, and hopeless. I believed him, and in doing so I became a damaged person. I didn't feel good enough. I believed other people were better than I was, and that somehow I had been born bad. My wounding destroyed my abilities to feel good about and love myself. It was vital as an adult that I was able to look back at this perspective I have today and correct the misconceptions I had about myself. I realized that the words that spewed from my father's mouth were the words of the horrible disease of alcoholism. Through this understanding, I came to realize that it was not my fault or his. I have forgiven him. The process also taught me to have compassion for the disease that took so many years of joy from my family and my father's life. As I continue to grow as a person, I realize the lessons that were presented before me through this disease. I am grateful for the experience because of it. It caused me to learn about compassion, tolerance, and love. Most of all, this disease was the process through which I was able to learn to love myself, which has been the greatest gift of all. When you truly love yourself, all else falls into place. Thought for today. I will look back over my life to discover the wounding that has kept me from being the loving, happy person I was born to be. I realize loving myself is essential to my happiness, and it affects all of my relationships I have with others. I will start today to repair any damage that may have been done in the past that prevented me from experiencing the true joy in my life. I understand that I can do this only through forgiveness and compassion. Through these lessons, I will find the key to loving myself, which will help send me on the path to a complete and satisfying life. I don't know if you think back to your childhood, maybe you had a bad relationship with one of your parents. I can't assume that everybody does, but I know, I was brought up hearing horrible words too that made me question who I was and my ability, of whether or not I was a good person. And it took years and years of trying to, reestablish my thinking and know that I am okay, and that those things that were said to me were untrue, growing up. There are so many things that can happen to us that can damage us as children or young teens or even in our early 20s, that if we keep holding on to, if we don't learn to overcome them, they can cripple us for the rest of our lives. And that is not what is meant to happen. We are all wonderful, loving, great people that all deserve to be happy and have joy in our life. And we need to learn to love ourselves and forgive others for what they've done to us, and what they've said to us is not true. We got to stop believing what other people say. Even if it was something as a child, a lot of times you'll keep hearing these things over and over again in your mind, and you have to take those thoughts and release them. Put them, whether you release them in the balloons, as I've spoken about before, you bury them in a box. Those are not true to who you are. You cannot allow other people to tell you who you are. You know who you are. You know who you are. You know what you have within you, and you know that you are full of love and light. Let go of the darkness. Let it out. Do not accept it back in your life. You are not what anyone has said to you that was negative. You are better than that. You are an amazing person, and you are worthy of love, and you deserve to be loved, and you first have to love yourself. Love yourself, and then you can share your love with others. No matter what anyone did to us, we allow them to change our beliefs. We change our beliefs within ourselves. We are the person who is allowing these beliefs or words that other people have said to us, them go. We have to block them out, throw them out. They are not your truth. They are not your reality. This is Karen Lambert with Loving Rochester. I hope you're having an amazing day. Please remember who you are. Please remember that you are love and light, and no one can tell you who you are. Don't listen to them. You know who you are. You stay who you are. You be who you are, and don't let anyone else come in between you and the real you. I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you again for joining me with Karen's Corner. Please join us again tomorrow, where I provide inspirational tips and ideas daily to change your life. Go to YouTube and like and subscribe, and ring the bell, please, so you'll be notified when a new video comes out. Go to Facebook at Loving Rochester and lovingrochester.com. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow for another day of Karen's Corner.